Looking from the outside, you'd think Lightspeed had it all. He's highly intelligent, strong, fast, and considered quite handsome by Transformer standards. Sadly, Lightspeed aches to the core of his being, longing for something more. His heart yearns to escape the bonds of gravity and soar free. Dreams of soaring between the stars and exploring the vast mysteries of space consume him, making him feel slow, trapped, and dissatisfied in what others would consider a charmed existence. Lightspeed would gladly pursue his dreams of being rebuilt as an interstellar spacecraft if the Autobot situation wasn't so grim. As it is, he knows the necessary resources are more valuable elsewhere, and so puts his energy into winning the war and one day is hoping to achieve his dream. Alright, so here we're taking a look at Lightspeed, and as you can probably tell, Lightspeed here is just a remold and recolor of a lot of the same guys that came out in the Combiner Wars line, like Dead End, Prowl, and even Streetwise. Part of me wants to call this guy Streetwise so badly. However, he does have a slightly different color scheme, which I actually kind of like. There's something about the red, silver, and this off-gray that just seem to blend nicely together and is a little bit cooling. The other thing I like about this gray plastic is it's that type to where it doesn't hide a lot of the details, or a lot of the details don't get lost in it, especially considering Prowl. He was just too white, and some of the other guys, their plastic is just too dark. The shadows just tend to wrap around it just a little bit nicely, so you can see like a lot of the little extra little circuits in there that are molded in. Now, because he is the same mold, he shares the same articulation as all the other guys that have this mold. There's a little bit of head movement right here, although it's not too much because the head is kind of square and blocky. Shoulder joint up here, it is loose, so I probably will need to add a little bit of floor polish in there eventually. I don't know if this is just mine or it's just along the whole mold for these guys just being used so many times. Bicep swivel, elbow joint, waist articulation, hip ball joint, thigh rotation, and then a knee bend right here. And that's pretty much just about it. He still comes with the same triple barrel shotgun with the scope on it, although it is done in this nice shiny black plastic, so it almost makes it feel like it's a brand new gun that he's using. I will say that I do kind of miss the giant extra arm that would form either gun or foot when they were in their combined form. It was just kind of nice to either have that on their shoulders as a little bit of extra firepower, or in the other arm just to help kind of balance things out, as that could be dual wielding guns. There's not really much else to say about this guy in his robot mode, so I mean, as if you've seen any of my other reviews, then you kind of know what to expect with these guys. It is just another remold and recolor, so yeah. But let's go ahead and get him into his vehicle mode next. Alright, now transform Lightspeed here into his vehicle mode is exactly the same as if you're going to transform Prowl, Dead End, or even Streetwise. All the same guys that share this mold design. I'm going to start off by folding his arms in like so. Make sure his elbows are locked into place on either side, and then just bring his arms down like so. Rotate his waist all the way around. And then we're going to want to open up the back of his feet like this. Kind of make sure these are locked into place together as we fold this back around on itself. There you go. Make sure everything's into place. Then, there you go. Bring his legs back together. There you go. Then we're going to take the front of his hood, or the hood of his car, and move it around like so. Just lock that into place. Oh, we want to make sure this piece folds up like this. Then we're going to take this hood piece right here, fold that down, and there you go. He's now in his car vehicle mode. It rolls fairly nicely on the ground. There's nothing to get in the way of it, otherwise like some of the other characters. And I will say that, yes, it's pretty much just the same design as Prowl and Lightspeed and a lot of the other guys. So there's not really too much new features on it. I guess this little bit of paneling right here is a new kind of design. And I do like the fact that it's hollow right here at the front of the grille. The one downside, though, about this vehicle mode is, I guess, the windshield. I wish they would have actually painted this black, just to help sell that this is a car. Otherwise, it just seems as this sort of weird gray plastic. Yeah. You could still store the gun on either side of his car mode, right here. Or if you really want to, you can actually put it right here at the top as if he's still hunting down bad guys or shooting at people as he's driving. Although me, I kind of actually like to store it right here on the side just so it's kind of out of the way if you're going to display them. It is also nice. I know I said I missed that extra big gun for when his robot mode, but that was always kind of a hindrance when it came to their vehicle mode of like, where do you actually put that thing? There's not really much else to say about this guy in his vehicle mode. I mean, as you can see, it's that some of the red coloring doesn't really blend together from the hood to the arm, so it kind of stands out just a little bit more in this design. But with that said, let's go ahead and try to get him into his arm mode or his leg mode of compute.
Alright, now to get Lightspeed here into the ARM mode of Computron is pretty simple. It's just like we're going to get him back into robot mode. We're going to start off by moving the legs out like so, flipping them around. I'm going to make sure this gets right around here. Make sure this little panel, or this little peg, flips all the way around here, because that's what the arm's actually going to attach into. Make sure these get put back together. Rotate this around, or whatever direction you want. Then we're going to actually move this piece out like so. Move the head part down again. We're going to want to take these parts right here and make sure that these little pegs get fit right into these little slots right there. Almost kind of form a bicep, if you will. Take this hinge, move it out like so, and then take the fist, plug it right into this little socket right here, and there you go. Lightspeed is ready to form the arm of Computron. Now to get Lightspeed here into the leg mode of Computron is actually just the same as if you were to transform Streetwise or some of the other Stunticons. Just fold the hood back like so, move this part out like here just so it could help attach to Computron's leg. Just take the leg right here, stick it into place, and there you go. He's now ready to form the leg of Computron. Once again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you've seen today, please feel free to like, subscribe, or leave a comment below in the comment section. Any advice for the show will be greatly appreciated. Who knows, something you suggest may appear on the show in the future.